And we want to go back home and do a test run. Hi family, welcome to Maros at Home, another video. And I've got an interesting one. Not to say that the previous videos are not interesting, but I know a lot of you are waiting to find out where we are at, because I haven't posted about the house, the building project in Zimbabwe, in a while. So just to recap, in August last year, we went home and we were living on the building site. So while we were living on the building site, it was an unfinished house, and we identified quite a lot of discrepancies, problems that needed to be fixed, which then we discussed with our builder at the time, and we agreed that we are going to enjoy our holiday while we're living in the house, and we're testing things like the boiler, the windows, the doors, to make sure that they're intact. You know, you never know, especially with the quality in Zimbabwe. If you're not very careful, you've got to inspect these things. So after then we left, we had agreed with him that he was going to come in about, I think, September time, to fix the things that we had identified, all the errors. I know some of them were fixed while we were there, like the toilet in the shower in the main bathroom, which was fixed in the middle of the room. That was fixed, and some of the lighting. So we then left Zimbabwe, we came back. The builder never turned up. September, October, November, December, he was nowhere to be found at all, and we expect him to come and continue making the repairs first, and then start proceeding with the building. But he was nowhere to be found. And then what we did then, while we were in Zimbabwe on the holiday in August, we saw the builder who was building at our next door neighbor, and that builder is so much better, very, very good. I know at the moment he's already been taken by a few people whom we've referred, and we're struggling to get him back because he's now very, very busy. So this new builder then started repairing all the mistakes that we needed to be fixed, which I'm just going to show you in this video, all the things that he was repairing, so that he can then continue with the building work. And so let me just take you through what's been happening. And then, so the first thing the electrician had to do was to remove the plugs that was in the second bedroom, to put them in the position we needed, and that one for the walk-in wardrobe. And then we got a call one day to say there was water leaking from the water geyser into the bedrooms, and one of the, I think it's the third bedroom, the separate toilet. Don't worry about the toilet that's there, because at the time the tilers were tiling, so they had to take all the toilets out, remove them. But this problem has now been sorted. We then moved on to fit in the step at the back of the kitchen. It was very difficult when we were there in August, because what was happening, you tried to come out of the house, it was like you are stepping your foot in the hole. So we had this fitted in. They did a mini foundation there, laid all the bricks, and then it was all plastered, and it is looking perfect. The challenge now is I just want to be there and see this for myself, but unfortunately you can't be there all the time. The main thing is we've managed to be there when all the basics was done, which was most of the things that we want, told the builders our expectations and everything. So you've got to trust the process. The next job then was to widen the steps at the front and at the patio where our bedroom is, because when we were there, when we were sitting, it was very, very difficult to sit with your feet flat. So then this new builder had to widen the width of the steps for both sides. As you can see, if I try to find, I will insert a photo of how they were, but they are now wide enough so that when you're sitting, you can sit comfortably with your legs there without having to bend or sit sidewise. So this was a job, and they're looking really, I do like the way they are looking now. Then the next job was the beam filling and all the areas surrounding the veranda as well, including the sliding door. All the repairs at this stage were completed, and we're now looking forward to continue with the things that needs to be done. And guess what happened? The builder, this new builder, had already started working. This other builder then turned up to say he's come to continue working. He hasn't been feeling well, and he acknowledged that he failed to communicate with us, but unfortunately we need the house to be ready. We are planning on retirement. And we want to go back home and do a test run of the house to make sure that everything. So our plans now at the moment, the house is got to be ready. It's got to be ready. We need the house ready. So we are rushing against time as well. Not to say that we've got a specific time where we are planning to go, but you never know. We want the house to be. It's a shame really, because it seems like we are taking a step back, but it's better at least we were there. We managed to spot all these errors. They've now been fixed, and now the plan is now to move ahead to see how far we can manage and the way forward. So in the next week's video, the weekend video, like I said, I might post a vlog in to give you an update of where we are after we sorted all those, fixed all those errors where we are now. So keep tuned. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click the subscribe button, the notification button, so that you will be notified, because it is an interesting journey. But before I close, there's something that I just want to say. You know, it's not easy living in diaspora. I know a lot of people do say when you are living there you can build easily. Yes, you can build easily, but the main challenge that we face is to balance things. It's like you are running two households, and the expenses here, especially in the UK, they are very, very high. So you've got to have that grace. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.